Hello, I'm Bill from Sugar Creek Pygmies, and this video is for Miss Sue Ann Crump, located in Rusk, Texas. Sue Ann, you had a couple of questions. You wanted to know what iron I use, and could I explain or tell you about how I disbud my babies? Well, I've got two irons that I like to use. Both of those are the Rhineharts. In front is the Rhinehart 50. The advantages of the Rhinehart 50, it gets really warm, and it has got removable tips. There's actually 4 different sizes that you can get: the Pygmy tip, the medium tip, the large tip, and then the Billy tip. And several people use the Billy tip and the large tip and really like the way they perform. I've used it several times, but if you look at the Rhinehart 50 with the removable tip, it's got a large area of copper around the replaceable tip or changeable tip, and that always causes a problem for me when I go to disbud. I ended up getting it on my knuckles. The other option you have from Rhinehart is the Rhinehart 30. You purchase the Rhinehart 30 with one of 3 tips. This particular tip is the 1/2 inch tip, which is the one that I use for everything in our pygmy herd. And so, Sue Ann, I said I would tell you a little bit about how we go about doing disbudding. This is Miss Annie Mae that's going to be here to help us. She's obviously was disbudded quite a while ago, but she'll make a good help here in describing what I do. Now, some people love to use the disbudding box, and they work really well. I started out without the disbudding box and have developed something that for me works really well. Now, what I do is I will get and bring this young, typically for a doe, I bring them in at about 10 days. For a little Billy, little male, I'm going to bring him in at about 7 days. But what I'll do is I will take and put my hand over the ear. I will then reach down and put this finger over the eye, one around the nose, and I will pull the head up close to me. Then, after I've checked the temperature, I will have identified where the horn bud is, and I mark it and look and see if my mark is centered up around the horn bud. From there, once I have determined that my location is right, I will go in, and this one is off at this point, and this is cool, but I will go in and put it on the spot and then rotate it around. And if I can maintain that contact straight through, I do it for 11 seconds. For every time I have to take it away to reposition, I add 1 second. So if I get 4 seconds in there and have to pull it away, then I'm going to come back for about 8 more seconds while I roll it around. And for a doeling, that's going to be sufficient. Immediately after, I'll have a can of AlumiShield close, and what I love about it, its propellant is Freon, and so that Freon, when it sprays the AlumiShield out directly on the disbudded point, it's cold, and it helps bring that temperature down real quick, and that cooling seems to have a real good calming effect on the baby. For a young male buckling, what I do is I position that tip, instead of centered over the horn bud, I will pull it to the back where the front edge of my iron is on the front edge of that horn bud, and I will do my 11-second disbud. Then I will go in and move it a 1/2 circle forward to make a figure 8, and I go a 1/2 circle forward and go for about another 6 or 8 seconds. Whether I'm working with a doeling or a buckling, as soon as I go in and finish the cauterizing, I will take the iron and hold it over the bud and flick the bud off the head. Now I turn then the edge of my iron up, and I go exactly in the center of where that bud was, and I burn an X lightly in the horn bud itself, and I have excellent results with few and small scurs when dust budding that way. Sue Ann, I'm glad you asked, and we're glad to help. Thank you so much for watching.